So I'm gonna let her do all the talking. Came across a field in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. And I felt a little feel upon my back. I said, don't look back, girl, keep on walking. And the big black horse looked my way and said, hey, little lady, will you marry me? I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Hi, I'm Laura Clapp here with TC Helicon, and I'm at the Music Farm to tell you about the VoiceLive Touch, which is our newest vocal effects processor and harmonizer. And the exciting thing about VoiceLive Touch is that it's sitting at your fingertips, so you can actively process and add effects just by touching buttons. So it's really fun to use. And in that first example that you heard, I was using the loop feature, which is brand new to this unit. It's called Vloop. V-loop. And so I created several layers that I was bringing in at different times. Like, for example, layer 1. Which is just a basic strum pattern on the guitar. And then I built the layers gradually so I could bring them in and out. That's the great feature with VoiceLive Touch. You can build several different layers of loops, up to 30 seconds in stereo, 60 seconds in mono, and just build on them and create a whole band's worth of noise just from one person. So here's what it sounds like all together. So you can build and take away as necessary. So that's using the loop feature. And can also use it without playing a guitar, just using your voice. So let's see what that looks like. We'll build a loop from the ground up. Just for now, 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 just for now. It's that time of year. Just for now, just for now, just for now, just for now. VoiceLive Touch lets you loop anything coming into the input on the unit. So I can loop my voice, I can loop my guitar, loop tracks coming into the aux input, and you can also use any of the effects and harmonies into your loop as well. You can add those in. So they're all active at any time. VoiceLive Touch comes from the TC Helicon VoiceLive 2, which is a floor-based effects unit. And we've taken VoiceLive Touch, brought it up off the floor, and put it right within reach at your fingertips. That's the great advantage of it. But there's still a lot to be said for VoiceLive 2. You can actually go check out the video on Farm TV. So VoiceLive Touch has all the same great effects and harmonies coming from VoiceLive 2. It's just in a different package. So every singer is meant to use the VoiceLive Touch because you can loop, you can add delay, reverbs, all at the touch of a button, your harmonies. You can have vocal doubling. You can even have that T-Pain effect and bring that in anytime that you want, all within reach in a touchpad surface. So Voice Live 2 is still a great piece of gear. It's awesome if you want to be able to edit and really get in there and tweak the parameters, change the gender of your singers, and also just have it based on the floor. And Voice Live Touch fits on any mic stand. You can just grab and go and have all of your effects and your harmonies right at your fingertips. So that's one of the major differences. It's just size, shape, and functionality. So now that you have your Voice Live Touch home, let's plug it in and start playing with it. First, plug in your microphone into the XLR input. Next, you can either decide if you're going to plug in your guitar into the guitar in or guitar pass through. That depends on if you want to have effects on your guitar or have it go through the pass-through into your own effects loop or your own amp. If you also want to plug in a keyboard to have that control your harmonies, you can plug it into the MIDI jack here. There's also the aux in on the back if you want to plug in your iPod or any backing tracks. And now for the output, you have two different options. You can either go XLR out, and that would be mono, or you can use the balanced TRS outputs to have a stereo output. Now that we've got all of our ins and outs plugged in, now we can set up our mic gain. And that's over here on the side of the unit. So I can just adjust that manually till I get the signal hot enough. And I'm good to go. Now I can start adding effects. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Laura Clapp with TC Helicon here at the Music Farm. If you want to watch some more videos, go to themusicfarm.com or tc-helicon.com to see all the latest videos on the Voice Live Touch. You're watching Farm.